Chairman,
Right.
fan here from Sydney, just proves the tentacles of West Ham really are reaching everywhere.
Sure, and it's great to see him come all the way from Australia here today. I must confess that I've been tweeting him, so it doesn't feel like that he's just turned up. I feel, and that's a great thing about Twitter. You do actually make friends, and this is great. And thrilled that it's expanding, and long may it live.
Good man.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
great. We enjoy it, and have a good day.
Yes, thanks very
I
much.
hope we win for you.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers
Thank you,
crossed.
Chairman.
Good
Thank
seeing
very
you.
much. And you. And you. Hi Rob, I'm Rob.
Hey Rob,
So, okay.
nice to meet you.
I think you were emailing me for stuff for the
That's
programme.
right,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
apologise.
right,
There was a bit of a...
No, I feel like I'm bugging all the West Ham
not at
staff.
all.
I'm sending emails. I mean, obviously coming so far, it's like
that's
trying to get as much out of the
No,
experience
that's all
as
right.
I can.
That's
You
all
know.
right. What's your story? Because you don't sound very Australian.
Yeah, well, I've been living in Sydney for 7
Are
years
you
now.
recording?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, sorry, right, I'll start again.
Okay.
Cool. Rob Byrne from the Sydney Hammers. You've probably travelled further than anybody in the ground to be here today, so welcome. And if
very
you could
much.
just tell us your story.
Yeah, well, I've been living in Sydney for 7 years, originally from Dublin, supporting West Ham for 35 years now. My godfather is a lifelong West Ham fan, so he gave me my first ever present when I was a small baby. It was a pair of West Ham football boots, and I think I was the only one in Ireland who wasn't supporting Manchester United or Liverpool at the time. But I stuck through, and so about a year ago, we put together the Sydney Hammers committee, tried to put a bit of structure to the supporters group over there. We now have our website up and running, sydneyhammers.com.au. Got our Twitter account, we've got our Facebook page. In Sydney now we've got about 200 plus members. And what that's done is it's helped the other cities to kind of explode as well. So we've got the Brisbane Hammers now, Melbourne, Perth, Adelaide, and we've even got a couple of people who are travelling up to the Northern Territories who are setting up a supporters club up there as well. So it's pretty big now over in Australia. I mean, the fan base has always been there. I think we've just brought a little bit of structure to it. So.
Obviously, for fans who live in Europe, perhaps, or North America,
Yeah.
the kick-off times are not so far apart that they can get together and watch a game. For you guys, it's a bit different. You'd have to get up in the middle of the night. So how do you guys congregate to see the games?
Yeah, it is difficult, but I think most of the kickoffs are around 2 a.m. our time. There's been a couple of really difficult ones at about 7:45. We have a place back in Sydney called the Royal Exhibition Hotel. They've been absolutely fantastic. They show most of the games. Unfortunately, if there's like a Sunday game, there's they don't have the license to stay open, but there is another bar called Cheers Bar in the city centre. I think last week or the week before we had a 7:30 kickoff, so they opened the doors at 6 a.m. All the boys got up at 5 a.m. and we went down and we had some breakfast together and coffees instead of being in the pub having a few beers.
Indeed.
So it is quite difficult, but I think we got 70 people to the last game that we had, so people are pretty dedicated. You have to be dedicated to get up at 5 a.m. to go and watch the game. But all the boys, some of them are Australia, some of them are born in London, and obviously myself born in Ireland. But we've got a good broad mix, and everyone's pretty dedicated to the cause. So yeah, it's been good.
Down under, obviously we've had Lucas Neal, Stan Lazaridis, Robbie Slater, and
Yeah.
Dylan Tombides is coming through the ranks here. So there are links to Australia on the playing side as well, and hopefully, Dylan will come through soon, and there'll be another one.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We've been in contact with Dylan actually, and just send our support, and all the supporters club all over Australia send the best wishes and hope he fully recovers soon. We actually recently linked up with the Galaxy Football School in Sydney. They're just become an official partner with West Ham, trying to build up a bit of the talent. So we linked in with them. We've got a big event coming up in April. We've got the Mayor of Sydney coming down. We've got all the media coming down. We've got a scout, I believe, coming over from West Ham. So I think it's a 3-day event, and we're going to try and increase the West Ham experience for everybody, and it should be a big weekend. So,
And should should we go up and the coffers expand far enough? West Ham have been to Australia, I think, once before for a
That's right,
pre-season
yeah.
tour. Maybe you can have a quick word in Big Sam's ear today, and we could head back down under.
that's what everybody's been saying to me. Please, whatever you do, just make sure that you talk to somebody who can get them over to Australia, because unfortunately last year things didn't go so well, but even so, now that we're in the Championship, the support is just it's absolutely exploded. So I can't imagine what it'll be like when we get back to the Premier League this season. So fingers crossed that'll happen. And as I said, I don't know where Sam is, but I'll have a quick word and see what he says.
Leave a note in his dugout.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Cheers.
My pleasure.
Thank you.